got out.
My mother-in-law is using the new KitchenAid to grate up her sweet potatoes.
There. I've always used a grater, hand grater.
Trying new things, new things.
And teach all new tricks. I think this is going to be enough.
I think that's enough?
Yeah. Okay. Hi, I'm Carol, Gwen's mother-in-law again, back in her kitchen, trying out her new KitchenAid stand mixer, and we're going to be doing egg whites that goes into the cake batter, but it's the very last thing we're going to be putting in. So we're going to get them stiff, set them aside, and
you'll fold them in, right, Carol,
yes,
at the end? Okay.
Yes, they'll be folded in.
Okay.
So we're going to try it. Never used it before, so bear with me. Yeah.
Lift back and push forward. I think it'll go higher. Y'all know we're both new to this. There we go.
Gotta be high as it'll go.
Take your packet away.
There you go.
So we will just watch these until they form to a stiff peak.
Very stiff peak.
Okay. And how long, Carol, does that normally take?
I would say it could take 3 minutes.
Okay.
That's just a guesstimation.
Well, the first time you're doing it in the sandwich.
When I do it at home, I don't really time it.
You just know what it looks like, right? Okay. Okay, well, what we'll do, Carol, is we'll come back when you feel like they're at the right consistency, okay?
Real good now.
It's getting there,
Yeah. Well, look at it. It's getting real still.
It's getting to where you want it, isn't it? Okay, Carol, is it ready? Is this
It's ready. This is the consistency you want. It is so stiff, won't even come off of the blades.
Perfect. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Come on in. Welcome to Gigi's Kitchen, where we're going to join together with my mother-in-law
Hello again.
for another great recipe. And as promised, she is about to show y'all how to make her sweet potato cake. She is going to take you step by step. I'm going to step out of the way, and I'm just going to let her do her thing. I've had this cake many times, and it is delicious. So she's going to do her thing. I'm going to step out of the way. If she needs me, I'm just a holler away. But y'all welcome my mother-in-law one more time to Gigi's Kitchen, and y'all be kind to her, okay? All right, Carol, it's yours.
Okay, we'll do the best we can. I will. And if you have any questions and I'm not clarifying something, please don't hesitate to ask, okay? So first of all, it's my sweet potato cake. I've been doing it for years. Just never done it with anybody else other than I did Gwen last year. We haven't done it since. And never on video or anything or in front of people. So I'll do the best I can. So first of all, we're going to start with her brand new KitchenAid mixer. Okay, right there. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our wet ingredients on the recipe, which is going to be, your wet ingredients is going to be, excuse me, first of all, we're going to get 1.5 cups of Mazola corn oil. I guess you could use any corn oil, but I've always used the Mazola because that's what the recipe had called for. So we do that. And for just a second, I need to step away, go preheat my oven, okay, to 350. There we go. So that's what we're going to cook it on. It's going to be on 350. So next, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of hot water. So there's your 4 tablespoons of hot water. Okay. And then next, we're going to put in 4 egg yolks. 4 egg yolks. Okay, harder to get out of this big bowl. There we go. And then next, we're going to do 1 tablespoon of vanilla.
And Carol, can you tell them where that
Excuse me.
where that vanilla came from? That's the one you brought me back from a cruise.
Oh, this vanilla that we're using was brought back from Cozumel, Mexico. I went on a cruise and brought it back for my daughter-in-law and my daughter and myself. So that's 1 tablespoon of the vanilla. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is, now we're going to mix this up. Kind of mix this up.
I'll get that out of your way.
Lock it down. Never used this KitchenAid before, so
She's breaking it in for me, guys.
yeah, I'm going to mix it just a little bit. Always give it a swifty just before I start to put it back down to do my dry ingredients. Okay, so then we're going to do this, lift it up. And we're going to add the dry ingredients. So we've got Mazola corn oil, 1.5 cups, 4 tablespoons of hot water, and 4 egg yolks, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla in our wet. Now we're going to do dry. Now it calls for, on your cinnamon, it calls for your 1/2 cup of teaspoon of cinnamon. Then it calls for 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. It calls for 1 teaspoon of, let's turn around right, nutmeg. Okay. So I went ahead and added that to my 2 cups of granulated sugar. So kind of just stir it around a little bit, mix it up. I know it's going to mix in the mixer, but I like to do this, you know, because I don't have a KitchenAid at home and I've always done this. So we're just going to put all of it in there now. Oh, there we go. It's all the sugar. So we've got the sugar, 2 cups of sugar in there, and we've got the cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon, and the nutmeg, 1 teaspoon. Okay. So now we're going to do the flour, and you want to do 2 cups of self-rising flour. So I put a little bit of this in at a time and start mixing it. But with this little mixer right here, big mixer, we're going to do the whole thing. Okay. See how it does. So it should do okay. We'll mix it a little bit before we get.
And Carol, what kind of flour are you using?
White Lily. I've always used White Lily.
All purpose?
Huh?
Self-rising?
Yeah, self-rising.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 cups of self-rising flour, and you have your granulated sugar, 2 cups, and then you have your nutmeg and your cinnamon. Okay. All right. So we're gonna try this again. See how it goes.
Lock it.
Gotta lock it. Okay, so we'll mix it a little bit. Wow, that's doing great. Wynn's never used it either to do this, okay, so she's wanting to look, take a peek. Okay, wow. Alright, so now we're going, like it's mixed pretty good. I'm going to turn it off, unlock it, go raise it up and see how it's going. Okay, so now, I want to make sure we got everything, the mazola, the water, the yolks, the vanilla, the sugar, the flour, the nutmeg, and the cinnamon. So now we're going to add, and it's got these real fine chopped pecans. I've never used them, but we're going to try that and see. And it's 1 cup. You can use more if you like more, okay? And then, folding, we want to do the sweet potatoes. Get them in. The sweet potatoes, we use a cup, it's a cup and a half. Cup and a half of sweet potatoes. Okay, shredded, finely shredded.
And would you say, Carol, that probably is just 1 good size sweet potato?
Oh, it's a, if you get your real large sweet potato, or you can do 2 small, that will do
more than enough.
That will do more than enough. All right, here we go again. Now, okay, so that's mixed up pretty good. Now, there's one thing I don't think I had mentioned, that you have to, you notice that we just used the 4 egg yolks. We had 4 egg whites left.
I'll get those for you.
So on the egg whites, we went ahead and did that, but you have to beat them to get them really stiff. I mean, really stiff, and we'll show you how it is. See, that's real, till it's a peak, and it won't even fall out of the thing hardly, you know? So we fold them in little by little. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started, and I'll fold it in as it does it. I guess we could do that. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that or not. Maybe smaller scoops, maybe. There we go. There's a will, there's a way, right guys? I tried to get Gwen to do this, but she said, no, this is your thing, you do it. I do like doing this for my son.
He loves this cake.
Yes, he does. Let's do this. How about that? Now, let's just break that in there.
Good old spatula, look everything.
Yeah. Sometimes it liquefies a little bit if you let it set for a little bit, but you gotta do that when you do your egg yolks. Okay. Now, it's looking really good. Look at that. I'm gonna stop it for just a second so that I can kind of get it off of the side. There we go. Right here. Off the side. And that's the way it's looking, guys. Sorry about the banging with the, so I just like to see the texture of it and make sure everything's good. I measured out everything, but sometimes, you know, it doesn't do the way you want it to do exactly. So that's looking really good. We'll do just a touch more.
Do you need a little flour, a little sugar, anything you feel like the consistency is good?
I feel like the consistency is the way it's always been, Miss Gwendolyn.
Okay, good.
Okay. So just a tad bit more, and then we'll be done wriggling the pans.
Oh, that's neat. So show them the pans and tell them what to do.
Okay. And these are the pans. Right here, I got them greased and everything ready. Gwen had this mixture already made up.
Hand coating.
Hand coating. There you go.
Farm cooking with Nan.
Yeah, cooking with Nan. Farm cooking with Nan. And looks like I want that recipe, so I can do that because I do a lot of cooking for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Okay, guys, so I think we might be ready to do this. Okay. All right.
If you want to lift that, Carol, and take your bowl out, I'll slide that out of your way so they can see what you're
Okay.
doing to your pans.
Kind of let it drip a little bit and get that off. We want every bit of it we can.
I can't
Don't
wait.
want to lose any of it. Can you guys see that?
Sweet potatoes. It's going to be good.
Come on.
You can take that off if you need to, Carol.
Yeah, I think we're working good. Okay. I think that's good enough. Is that good enough, Miss Gwen?
I think that new KitchenAid is a bomb diggity.
Yeah, it's done a lot better than I thought. I was afraid to use it. I've always
You did
used
great.
a little hand mixer,
Me too, so I'm excited to use it.
you know, so. Okay. I guess, am I ready to take this off? Here we go. That came off really easy.
Okay. You want to lift your bowl out and I'll move this out of the way?
Well, that's going to be dripping all over your thing, so why don't you
Just take it
try
out
to
there.
take that off first?
There's a way to do this. Hang on, you go up and this slides right
There
off.
we go.
I'm going to put that in the sink.
There we go. We've got
And then
that
I'll
done.
slide that out of the
Now-
way for you. And then
And what I like to do
They
is
can
I like
see.
to stir it really good, get the sides, you know, so that when I get ready to pour it in my pan, it's ready.
there you go. That way you can get your pans up there and they can see what you're doing.
There we go. Those pans right there. Okay. I think maybe Gwen can come around and talk to you for just a minute. I don't think our oven's preheated. Just
It beeped.
Oh, it did?
It did.
Okay.
It sure
I didn't
did.
hear it beep. But
It did.
Okay. All right. So we'll proceed. Pour this in here a little. I like to not get too much in one pan till I get some in the other pan. Makes a lot of cake.
Makes a lot of good cake.
And guys, you can make this ahead of time, put it in your freezer, eat part of it, save the other part for Christmas, whatever, in the freezer. And it lasts good because I have frozen it and eat it later. And it's awesome. It's just as good. Okay, almost done here. Okay, it's gonna be the last little bit. Oh, tad bit more. There we go. All right, so
You want
all good
you
there.
want to take that away and get it off of your spatula?
Yeah.
I know you don't like to waste
All right,
anything.
guys. So it's gonna go in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. You can start checking it at 30 minutes to see, you know, if it's bounced back, you know, because, you know, when they bounce back or you stick a toothpick in, it tells you whether it's done or not. So we're going to put it in the oven.
And let me grab this door from the mother-in-law. Okay.
Thank you.
While she's putting that in the oven, I want to tell y'all, Carol and I went to Sam's Club. Sam's Club. I was about to say Sam's Clubhouse. We went to the Sam's Club today, this morning, did a little early shopping. And I seen these yesterday. Somebody posted them. I don't know if it was in the news feed on my cooking page or my personal page, but anyhow, I saw these and I told my mother-in-law about them, and she said, can we go to Sam's? They have these little Hershey Kisses, okay? These little Hershey Kisses for the Christmas holidays. And I know Halloween ain't here, Thanksgiving's not here, whatever, but you got to get a jump start sometimes to get anything. But these are like the little,
Chocolate covered cordial
come over here,
cherries.
come over here. These are
Chocolate
like,
covered cordial cherries.
they,
Chocolate,
and they, yeah,
as they say, they're to die for almost.
they're,
But don't. They're
they're
good.
addicting, for sure. I just wanted to tell you
Tastes
that they
like
have,
the regular chocolate covered cherries that you buy from many, many years ago.
and I'm not even sure if they don't taste a little tad bit better with that Hershey's chocolate. I don't know, but they're delicious.
Yeah, they are good.
So I wanted to tell y'all about that. But listen, how long is that cake gonna bake, Carol?
It's going to bake for 30 minutes.
Okay, we'll be back in 30 minutes, guys, okay? All right.
Hey guys, so we're back. We just took the cakes out of the oven. Don't know if you can see right there. Have to let them cool for a little while. And so when they cool, while they're cooling, we're gonna do the icing. So first of all, you wanna take 2 sticks of Bluebonnet butter or margarine, whatever you prefer. I want to get them melted, all melted. Okay, and then after that, after this is melted, then we will add all of the ingredients, which will be, the next thing will be the coconut. We use a cup and 3/4 cup, well, we use 1 3/4 cups of coconut, sweetened coconut. But we have to wait till the butter melts a little bit, enough to get it in, so it doesn't stick to the pot.
And we'll just give that a minute or two to melt, Carol,
Yeah.
and we'll come back,
Okay, give it a minute or two. Be back. Okay guys, butter's melted. And then next we're gonna put in coconut, and it's gonna be the 1 3/4 cups of sweetened coconut. Okay, I add a little bit more just so that it helps it stick to the cake a little better when you're trying to get it iced all around. Sometimes it wants to, it won't cover it all if you don't put just a little bit more. So I like a little bit more. So then next, we're going to add 1 1/2 cup of sugar. This is 1. Granulated sugar. And 1/2. Okay. Okay, so I've got that. Stir that, get it mixed up with the butter and the coconut. And we're going to add the carnation, a large can of carnation, evaporated milk, a whole can. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stir it.
What you need?
Vanilla.
Oh,
And we put the vanilla up.
sorry, I probably stuck it in. Leave it to me to mind my mother-in-law's business.
We need 1 tablespoon of vanilla.
I think you said I don't need these anymore, and I put it up.
1 tablespoon
Okay.
of vanilla. And sometimes I just put maybe just a little touch more, not much. Okay. And then it calls for egg yolk and says put the egg yolk last, but I put the egg yolk in and then I put my pecans in. That's 3 egg yolks right there into the mixture. Okay. And then it calls for 1 1/3 cups of pecans, chopped pecans, and I use a little bit more. I love pecans. Family loves pecans, so I've got them chopped. It's ready to go in, and that is 1 3/4 cups with just a little bit more. Okay, so that's everything. So you've got 2 sticks of Bluebonnet butter, 1 3/4 cups of sweetened coconut flakes. You've got 1 1/2 cup of sugar. You've got 3 egg yolks. You've got 1 1/2 tablespoons of vanilla and 1 3/4 chopped pecans. And you can add more coconut if you want it. You can add more pecans. I do. Just I like it that way. I like a lot of them. So then you want to bring it. Since you got all the ingredients together, you want to bring it to a boil, and then stir it occasionally. We're going to turn it on high till it comes to a boil. And you want to stir it occasionally, keep it from scorching. So we're going to quit stirring for a second and let it be able to cook. So you want, yeah, here you go. So you want to bring it to a boil, of course, and stir it occasionally. And then when it comes to a rolling boil, you want to reduce your heat and cook it till it's thick. Once it's thick, you want to set it over to the side, let it cool about 20 minutes and put it on your completely cooled cake. So we're going to, when this gets done, we'll come back and show you, and then we'll decorate the cake. Okay guys, this is a rolling boil. When it gets like that is when you want to turn it down to medium or even low and let it cook till it gets thick. You can kind of be the judge. I mean, most of you cook anyway, or all of you, so kind of judge it yourself. But when it's starting to get a little thick, it doesn't take a long time, but just stir it still occasionally since we've turned it down, to keep it from sticking to the bottom. Okay, we're good there. Okay. Hey guys, I'm back. The cake is finally really cool, and then the icing has come to a complete thickness that I like. So I went ahead and iced part of it to save time, but I thought I'd do the rest of it so that y'all can kind of see it, put together, and the icing and the thickness of it and everything. So here we go. Hope it's gonna be great. So I kind of put a lot on top, and then I rake it over to the side, so that I can drop it down the sides and smooth it out. The icing has cooled really good. So bear with me. Smelling so good. Can't wait to have some. Wish everybody was here to have some.
I'm here. I'm going to have some.
Gwen's here. My son's here.
Gwen's here. We're going to have some.
Okay, and then pull some over to the side. And just kind of smooth it around. And as you can see, it's sticking. as we go.
Y'all, we've been waiting all day for this cake.
We sure have.
Well, all year.
It's last Thanksgiving.
I can't wait, can't wait.
Layers turned out really good. This is what takes the most time, is really putting the icing on, because you have to make sure it sticks to the side if you want all the sides covered. Some people don't. I do. I just think it makes it look pretty
I agree with you.
and tasty.
I'm patiently standing over to the side because I want to taste this cake. I'm trying to be patient.
Hovering.
I'm trying to be patient.
More here. Gonna put a little bit more icing on top here. See how thick it is? It's really thick. Ooh, we're getting close. That's good. Sometimes it will drip off, and if you just press it a little more, it'll stay eventually. Just takes some little working sometime.
And Carol, you said that this is basically the same icing that you would use on a German
Chocolate, yes.
Okay.
It would be great on German chocolate.
It looks beautiful. Now, y'all, she is an absolute perfectionist, which is why we did half of this cake iced before we ever come back live with y'all, because she's a perfectionist.
I try. I just try to do good. It's so good. Okay. Now, I think we've got all the sides. Really good. So far, they're not falling.
That's a win, isn't it?
That's a big win. Because if you don't get it cool enough, it will just fall off. And I have had to just put it in the refrigerator, let it get cold, and then take and put it back on there.
Okay, that's a good tip. You could just eat that stuff by the spoonful, couldn't you?
Huh?
You could just eat that right off the spoon,
Oh,
couldn't you?
yeah. You just see me doing it now. There you go. There's that.
Okay.
All right, so that is all of our icing, but look how thick that is.
And give a rundown one more time, Carol. What was on your icing? What did you use in your icing? I know 2 sticks of butter,
What?
coconut, your ingredients in your
Oh,
icing.
yeah. We used the 2 sticks of the butter, of the Bluebonnet butter or margarine. We used coconut. I have to get my recipe just to be sure.
Sugar.
We use sugar. We use vanilla. We use egg yolks. And pecan, not crushed, but chopped pecans.
And got this goodness out of that.
Got that. Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
That just a little bit. I like to make my cake look level. Okay, guys, so What do you think?
Hold it up.
I hope it looks good.
Hold it up close to the
And I
camera.
hope it's as good as I think it looks.
Look at it, baby.
Okay. So we're done with the cake.
That looks good. Well, better slice us up a piece so we can.
Well, I think maybe now, since I've been wanting some of this all day, gonna cut a little slice out here and have some. You can do this ahead of time, as I said, and put it in the freezer even, you know. And we're just gonna scoop this right up and put it on my plate.
She gets to do the honors. Yes, that's gorgeous. I have to get down like this because I'm too tall for her camera.
It is finger licking good.
I bet it is.
Okay, guys, here we go.
You enjoying your work. The fruits of your labor.
That's right. Very good, guys. Well, thanks for letting me share this with y'all today.
And guys, I just want to thank my mother-in-law. She'll be going home tomorrow, so we're going to miss her. But I want to thank her this week for hanging out with me in the kitchen and, you know, just doing whatever I asked her to do. She was grateful to do it, so I appreciate that so much. And but we're going to close the video out, and we're all going to have a piece of this cake. But before we go, you want to say something?
With some coffee.
Yeah, with some coffee. But before we go, can I just encourage you to go out and share some love and some kindness with somebody? Find somebody this week that you know stands in need, okay? Follow Carol's recipe and go and make somebody this cake. I bet if you show up at somebody's door with this cake, they'll be very grateful for it. We're called to be the hands and feet of Jesus and his mouthpiece, okay? So let's go show Jesus to the world. I'll see you again real soon back here in my kitchen for another great recipe. Thank you, Carol.
You're welcome, dear.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye, y'all.